Não temas, minha filha, eu sou contigo.
Senhor, dá-me
After
forças.
midnight in my apartment, the city humming under the blinds, my hair down, my makeup gone, and every word they said still circling like smoke inside my mind. I left my phone face down on the table, like I'm tired of every other voice. But silence has a way of opening doors I spent all day trying to keep shut. I know what it is to be wounded by what is invisible. The sideways look, the twisted version of my name, the quiet damage of being misunderstood. The slow poison of false stories, repeating themselves until they almost sound true. And I hate how easily my heart starts shaking when I've done nothing wrong but still feel accused. There are nights I replay everything, searching for the place I failed, wondering if I somehow deserve the sharpness, the distance, the blame. And fear gets clever in the dark. It dresses itself like honesty. It says, maybe they're right, maybe you are the fracture, maybe you are the reason peace left the room. So I run to you, not because I feel innocent in every way, but because I know you see more clearly than my fear does. If there is darkness hiding in me, show me. If there is truth I need to face, tell me. But if I am being torn apart by lies, be my refuge tonight. Judge me gently, defend me fiercely, search my heart and still stay near me. If I am wrong, then leave me low. If I'm clean, then let it show. Be the shield around my soul when accusation comes in waves. I need the God who sees through every shadow, the God who knows when innocence is trembling, the God who does not sleep while cruelty grows teeth. Judge me gently, defend me fiercely, and do not let the dark decide who I am. I know you are not fooled by appearances. You do not mistake noise for truth. You are not swayed by polished language or confident lies, and that undoes me. That the God of justice is also the God who sits with me on the kitchen floor while my chest is tight and my thoughts are running wild. Because some wounds do not make sound, some battles happen under the skin. Some enemies are not hands or faces, but the way shame tries to move in after being named wrongly too many times. I know what it is to become my own prosecutor, to gather every memory against myself, to build a courtroom in my head and call it discernment. But you are not cruel in judgment. You do not expose me just to watch me break. You search me like a healer, not a hunter. You tell the truth without leaving me naked in it. And when evil sharpens itself nearby, you do not ask me to save myself with numbness. You rise as my defense. So let every lie collapse under the weight of what is real. Let every hidden violence fall into the pit it dug. Let every word sent out to wound lose its power in your light. And if my own heart turns against me, speak louder than it tonight. Judge me gently, defend me fiercely, search my heart and still stay near me. If I am wrong, then lead me low. If I am clean, then let it show. Be the shield around my soul when accusation comes in waves. I need the God who sees through every shadow, the God who knows when innocence is trembling, the God who does not sleep while cruelty grows teeth. Judge me gently, defend me fiercely, and do not let the dark decide who I am. I do not want revenge, I want release. I do not want to become what wounds keep my spirit from hardening, keep my mouth from learning violence. Let me stay soft without becoming unguarded. Let me stay honest without becoming afraid. If you are the righteous judge, then I do not have to keep proving my own name all night. If you are my shield, then I can unclench my hands. If you examine minds and hearts, then nothing false will last forever, and nothing true in me will be lost in the noise. Judge me gently, defend me fiercely, hold my soul where fear can't reach me. Lift my face out of the trial in my head, lay a peace where panic used to live. I will sing to the God who loves what is right, to the one whose justice is never cruel, to the one who hears me when my voice is barely there, to the one who covers me when the night feels armed. So here I am, not fearless, not finished, but still running to you. And maybe that is faith, a woman in the dark choosing a refuge before she sees a rescue. It's past midnight in my apartment, the city breathing through the blinds, my hair down, my makeup gone, and the whole day still caught inside my chest, like smoke that will not leave. I sat on the floor beside my bed with my knees pulled close, trying to pray through the pressure, trying to name the ache without letting it swallow me whole. There are nights my mind turns violent, not loud outside, just sharp within. Old fears wake up like thunder, old memories rise like water. I know how to smile through daylight, how to answer softly, how to carry a trembling soul inside a beautiful voice. But when the room gets quiet, I feel how close I've come to drowning in things no one else can see. And still from somewhere deeper than panic, I called your name, not pretty, not polished, just desperate enough to be true. And that was enough for heaven to hear me. You are my rock when my thoughts won't hold, my fortress when the dark gets bold, my deliverer when I cannot save myself, the place I run when my own heart feels unsafe. You came down into my night when I was sinking in myself. You reached through all the hidden waters and pulled me somewhere I could breathe. You were strength in my shaking, a shield around my breaking, a lamp inside my tired head when everything in me went dim. You drew me out, you drew me close, you stood between me and the flood. And if I'm still here, still singing, it's because your love got there first. You came down into my night, and the dark did not keep me. I know what it is to be chased by invisible things, anxiety with no clear face, grief that waits in the body, shame that speaks in my own voice until I almost think it's wisdom. I know the private warfare of trying not to disappear inside my own mind, the kind of battle that leaves no bruise on the skin but still empties the soul. But you are not afraid of my chaos, you are not scared of the storm in me. You do not stay far off waiting for me to become easy to love. You move toward me like fire through the clouds, like thunder with a pulse of mercy in it, like the kind of power that breaks chains without breaking the girl inside them. And when I thought my pain would be the deepest thing in me, you proved that rescue could reach lower. When I thought my fear would name me forever, you spoke louder than it. You brought me into a wide place where I could finally unfold without apology. So if you search me like a healer. If you lead me like a father. If you strengthen me, let it be from the inside out. Not into hardness, but into holy courage. You came down into my night when I was sinking myself. You reached through all the hidden waters and pulled me somewhere I could breathe. You were strength in my shaking, a shield around my breaking, a lamp inside my tired head. When everything in me went dim, you drew me out, you drew me close. You stood between me and the flood. And if I'm still here, still singing, it's because your love got there first. You came down into my night, and the dark did not keep me. Train my hands for softer battles, for the kind fought on my knees. Teach my heart to stop confusing control with peace. Make my feet sure when old fears return. Make my soul brave without making it cold. I don't want revenge on the night, I want freedom. I don't want to live defended by numbness. I want truth, be my lamp, be my shelter, be the wide place under me when grief narrows everything. And if I walk through shadows again, let me remember this: you do not just watch from above, you come down. You came down into my night, and now I know what rescue feels like. Not always loud, not always sudden, but real enough to keep me breathing. You are my rock, my refuge, my strength when I have none left. You are the hand beneath the water, the voice beneath the storm, the love that would not let me go. So I will love you, Lord, my strength, with the still healing heart of mine. Because the God who heard me breaking is the God who stayed. You came down into my night, and the dark did not keep me. Tonight the city still hums outside, but something in me is finally still. Not because life stopped shaking, but because you held me through it. It's after midnight in my apartment, the city breathing through the blinds. My hair down, my makeup gone, and every word they said still circling like glass inside my mind. I left my phone face down on the table, like I'm tired of every other voice. But silence has a way of opening all the rooms I try to lock all day. I know what it is to be wounded without a bruise, to feel my name handled carelessly, to be spoken of like a story I never agreed to become. There are nights I replay everything, the smile that hid the knife, the kindness that turned cold, the people who sat at my table and still learned how to use my tenderness against me. And what hurts most is not always the attack itself, but the confusion after. How betrayal makes you question your own memory, your own softness, your own ability to trust what your soul felt in the room. So I come to you without armor, no polished prayer, no holy performance, just this tired woman on the floor asking you to do what I cannot do for myself. Speak for me in the night, contend for me, Lord, when I am too warm to defend my name. Stand between me and the arrows I can't pull out with my own hands. Be near when falsehood gathers, be strong when fear gets loud. Be the shield around my shaking heart when accusations crowd. Speak for me in the night, when my mind becomes a courtroom, when every memory takes the stage. and do not turn away. I've tried to stay soft through this, tried not to let pain make me cruel, tried not to become the kind of person who learns war too well. But there are wounds that make the body vigilant, that teach the chest to tighten first, that make a woman rehearse survival before she ever rests. And still, you see what they do not see, the trembling under the calm, the anger I keep from turning bitter, the tears I swallow so no one calls me dramatic, the private grief of being misunderstood by people I once carried gently inside my trust. You know I did not want revenge, I wanted truth, I wanted safety, I wanted the room to stop spinning with lies and second guessing. I wanted someone stronger than my fear to say I saw it too. You are not crazy, you are not the villain pain tried to make you become. So if you search me clean. If I am wrong, then show me. But if I'm being hunted by what is twisted and untrue, rise for me gently, rise for me fiercely, and let your mercy be my witness. Contend for me, Lord, when I am too worn to defend my name. Stand between me and the arrows I can't pull out with my own hands. Be near when falsehood gathers, be strong when fear gets loud, be the shield around my shaking heart when accusations crowd. Speak for me in the night when my mind becomes a courtroom, when every memory takes the stand and shame starts sounding true. You know what really happened, you know what I could not say. So contend for me, Lord, and do not turn away. Do not let their darkness teach my spirit to go numb. Do not let betrayal turn my tenderness to stone. Keep me from becoming what wounded me. Keep me from calling bitterness wisdom. Keep me from making a home inside self-protection so strong that love can no longer find me. Be the God who saves the poor in spirit, the one who lifts the bowed down face, the one who hears the quiet breaking no one else can hear. And if joy returns, let it return honestly, not because nothing hurt, but because you stood with me until the truth could breathe again. Contend for me, Lord, and let the lies collapse on themselves. Let every hidden cruelty lose its power in your light. I do not need vengeance in my hands. If justice is alive in yours, I only need your presence to keep my heart from splitting. Speak for me in the night, and by morning let me remember I am not what they called me, I am not what fear repeated. I am the one you covered, the one you heard, the one you did not leave alone. So contend for me, Lord, until peace returns to my body. Tonight the city still hums outside, but something in me is quieter now. Not because the wound is gone, but because I placed it in your hands. And maybe that is where healing starts, when a trembling heart stops fighting alone. It's after midnight in my apartment, the city breathing through the blinds. My hair down, my makeup gone, and my thoughts louder than the traffic outside. I left my phone face down on the table, like I'm tired of every other voice. But silence only makes more room for the ache I've been dodging all day. My chest feels crowded with alarms, like fear rented a room in and keeps pacing barefoot through the dark. I know how to smile in public, how to answer softly, how to make heartbreak look functional. But tonight the walls feel too close, and every memory keeps knocking, like it still has a key. If I had wings, I think I'd leave, not to be brave, not to be free in some beautiful way, just to find one place where my nervous heart could stop racing, one place where betrayal doesn't echo through the kitchen while I'm trying to breathe. Because it wasn't a stranger that undid me, it was someone whose laughter once felt safe, someone who knew the map of my tenderness and still stacked on every sacred room. That kind of wound doesn't bleed where people can see it, it shakes the soul from underneath. So hear me in the night, Lord, when my thoughts turn wild and thin, when the fear inside my body starts to speak like it will win. I would run into the desert if I thought it could quiet this pain. But peace is not a place without people, it's your mercy holding me, carry me where my mind can't go. Past the storm beneath my ribs, past the trembling and the spinning, past the words that still cut deep. I cast this heavy heart on you because I can't keep carrying it alone. Be the shelter in the midnight, be the home beneath my bones. There are wounds that don't come shouting, they come dressed like familiarity, a gentle tone, a knowing look, a hand once trusted, now remembered differently. I know what it is to replay kindness and wonder where the knife was hidden, to question my own instincts, to call myself too sensitive when my spirit knew something was wrong. The hardest part is not the anger, it's the grief. The grief of what I thought was real, the grief of how close someone stood while slowly becoming dangerous to my peace. And now even simple things feel loaded, a message tone, a certain street, the shape of my own name in someone else's mouth. I wanna stop rehearsing the wound, I wanna stop feeding fear with memory, but my mind keeps building small catastrophes out of every silence. And you see all of it, the panic under my calm, the tears I postpone till midnight, the tired woman sitting on the floor, trying not to let pain become a personality. So break the spell of this anxiety, untangle my body from old alarm. If I cannot outrun the storm, then hold me in it. If I cannot fix what happened, then keep my soul from becoming what hurt it. So hear me in the night, Lord, when my thoughts turn wild and thin, when the fear inside my body starts to speak like it will win. I would run into the desert if I thought it could quiet this pain. But peace is not a place without people, it's your mercy holding me, carry me where my mind can't go. Past the storm beneath my ribs, past the trembling and the spinning, past the words that still cut deep. I cast this heavy heart on you because I can't keep carrying it alone. Be the shelter in the midnight, be the home beneath my bones. Evening, morning, and at noon I keep coming back to you, with my pulse too fast, with my prayers half broken, with my faith still shaking at the roots. But you are not exhausted by me, you are not frightened by my grief. You do not ask me to be healed already before you let me rest. So teach me the holy slowness of not avenging myself with bitterness. Teach me to leave this weight with you without pretending it was light. Let truth be truth, let loss be lost, let mercy be stronger than memory. And if my heart still trembles, let it tremble in your hands. Hear me in the night, Lord, and answer from the hidden place. When the old wound wakes up talking, let your kindness fill the space. I don't need wings to leave it all. If you are here inside the ache, I don't need the desert silence. If your love can calm the noise, I cast this heavy heart on you. Every fear, every bruise, every name, and though the city still hums outside, something in me is learning peace. Not because the hurt was small, not because the dark is gone, but because the God I cry to at midnight is the God who stays till morning. So if I had wings, maybe I wouldn't fly away. Maybe I would only fly deeper into the shelter of your heart. It's after midnight in my apartment, the city breathing through the blinds. My hair down, my makeup gone, and the whole day still running circles through the back rooms of my mind. I set my phone face down on the table, like I'm done with every other voice. But silence has a way of waking the things I tried not to feel. There are nights I feel surrounded, not always by faces, sometimes by memory, sometimes by fear, sometimes by the old accusing voices that know exactly where my heart bruises. They wait till the dark gets honest. They pace at the edge of my thoughts like they are looking for a door. And I know what it is to smile through daylight, to sound calm, to keep my shoulders soft, while something underneath me is bracing for attack. I know what it is to feel hunted by what no one sees, to be tired in the soul before the body even lies down. So I run to you again, not polished, not fearless, just needing somewhere safe. If the night is full of teeth, be the place they cannot enter. If they circle in the dark, be the wall around my name. Be my fortress till morning, my shelter when the shadows speak. When the night comes prowling, when my thoughts turn weak, be the strength beneath my breathing, be the mercy under me. I will wait beneath your kindness till the fear forgets my name. You are higher than the noises, stronger than the lies can be. When the darkness gathers around me, you are still surrounding me. So I will sing a love at sunrise, even if I cry tonight. Be my fortress till morning, hold me through the longest fight. There are wounds that make you watchful, that teach your body to stay awake, that turn every sound into a question, every silence into a threat. I know what it is to live like that, to hear one memory and feel the whole chest tighten, to carry invisible alarms like they belong under my skin. But But you are not afraid of my panic. You do not step back from my shaking. You do not call me weak for needing refuge again. You see the tired girl under the brave voice, the tender places under the armor, the woman trying not to become as hard as what hurt her. And maybe that is the miracle. Not that the battle never comes, but that your love keeps meeting me inside it. Not that the night is empty, but that it is not empty of you. Not that I never tremble, but that I do not tremble alone. So when my mind starts building prisons, when fear keeps watch outside my peace, lift me higher than the panic, hide me deeper in your grace. Let every thread lose a language under the sound of who you are. Be my fortress till morning, my shelter when the shadows speak, when the night comes prowling, when my thoughts turn weak. Be the strength beneath my breathing, be the mercy under me. I will wait beneath your kindness till the fear forgets my name. You are higher than the noises, stronger than the lies can be. When the darkness gathers round me, you are still surrounding me. So I will sing a love at sunrise, even if I cry tonight. Be my fortress till morning, hold me through the longest fight. I do not need to win by anger, I do not need revenge to sleep. I just need your hand to keep me when the night grows sharp and deep. Teach my heart the holy stillness that survives what it cannot control. Teach my body to remember you are safety to my soul. And when the voices come back prowling, let them find me hidden well. Let them meet a door of mercy they do not know how to break. If morning comes with tears still on me, let it come with praise as well. Because your love is not exhausted and your strength does not fail. Be my fortress till morning, my song before the sunrise breaks. I will trust your faithful watching, even while my whole heart shakes. You have been my safe place in the night, my defense when I could not stand. And I will sing of your love in daylight, because you held me in the dark. You are stronger than the prowling, steadier than every fear. When I thought I was surrounded, you were already here. So I will sing of love at sunrise, I will bless your saving name. Be my fortress till morning, and by morning be my song again. The city still hums outside, but my soul is growing quiet. Not because the night is harmless, because you are here in it. It's past midnight in my apartment, the city breathing through the blinds. My hair down, my makeup gone, and the whole day still circling like broken glass inside my mind. I left my phone face down on the table, like I'm done with every other voice. But silence has a way of waking all the words I tried not to feel. Some wounds don't come with bruises, some come dressed as conversation. It smiles with hidden edges, his name spoken sideways, as kindness that turns cold the second you stop performing. I know what it is to walk into a room already bracing, to feel my shoulders tighten before anything even happens, to live one breath away from defense. And the hardest part is this: how words can enter deeper than touch, how they keep echoing long after the room goes quiet, how one cruel sentence can build a home in the body and start calling itself true. So I come to you tonight with my chest still tight, with my thoughts still shaking, with all the sharp things still lodged beneath the surface. Hide me from the voices that smile and still cut, hide me from the traps I didn't see being said. Hide me from the sharp tongues, Lord, from the poison under pretty words. Keep me from the hands of violence, from the shadows dressed as trust, when they lay their nets in secret, when they whisper just a wound. Be the shelter around my spirit, be the mercy in the room. You are my God in the trembling, my defense when I go weak. Guard the door of my tired heart when fear and memory speak. Hide me from the sharp tongues, Lord, from the pressure and the stain. I need a refuge deeper than anything they said to me. I know what it is to overthink, to replay every detail in the dark, to ask if maybe I imagined it, if maybe I'm too soft, too sensitive, too open to survive this world. But you know the difference between tenderness and naivety. You know the cost of staying gentle when life keeps rewarding armor. And still I do not wanna become what hurt me. I do not want my spirit to learn the language of contempt. I do not want suspicion to sit on the throne inside me. So keep my heart from hardening while you keep me safe. Protect me without making me cold, deliver me without letting bitterness become my only strength. Because some enemies do not kick the door and they wait, they watch, they study where you're soft. They place their words like hooks and hope your soul will bleed in silence. But you see all the hidden things. Nothing cruel stays hidden from you. Nothing false becomes holy just because it was spoken calmly. So lift me above the snare, let every lie lose power in your light. If they set traps with language, teach my soul where truth still lives. And if my mind turns into a battlefield, be the peace that keeps watch there. Hide me from the sharp tongues, Lord, from the poison under pretty words. Keep me from the hands of violence, from the shadows dressed as trust, when they lay their nets in secret, when they whisper just a wound. Be the shelter around my spirit, be the mercy in the room. You are my God in the trembling, my defense when I go weak. Guard the door of my tired heart when fear and memory speak. Hide me from the sharp tongues, Lord, from the pressure and the stain. I need a refuge deeper than anything they said to me. Do not let evil teach me who I am. Do not let fear write its gospel on my skin. Let the fire in me stay holy, not destructive. Let my mouth stay clean even when I have been cut. Let my prayer rise higher than the voices that accuse. Let me be hidden in truth, not buried in pain. And if I have to walk through tension, walk with me so closely that the trap breaks under mercy. If I have to answer cruelty, let it be with the kind of strength that does not need to scream to survive. You are still the God who shields the poor in spirit, the God who heals the wounded before they know how to explain the wound. Hide me from the sharp tongues, Lord, till my nervous heart grows still again, till the echoes lose their power, till the poison leaves my skin. You are stronger than the schemes, truer than from the lies they bring, and I will rest beneath your covering while you fight what I can't fight. You are my God in the midnight, my keeper in the unseen war. And when morning reaches this window, let me rise a little more free. Not because the world got softer, but because you stayed with me. So here I am, awake, undone, still yours. And that is where I'll stay tonight, hidden in the mercy of a God who hears the wounded before they even find the words